What's up YouTube? Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh here today, and we're going to go through the cards I'm going to submit to PSA, hopefully sometime in the next month or so. So I think there's about 55 to 60 cards, so let's get right into it. First we have an XX Saber Hanley, just an ultra rare, not really valuable or anything, but I pulled it myself. I pulled it years ago when the box initially came out in ultimate rare form, but I no longer have that card, so it's really just for me for sentimental purposes to hopefully get a 10. And also, same with this Battle Fader. Absolute Power Force is really the series that kind of got me back into looking at collecting again, so just a nostalgic card for my purposes. And then we have some cards that I pulled from the booster. Some more cards I pulled from the booster box that I recently bought, and that video is up on the channel too, so check it out if you haven't. We have Garlandoff, King of Destruction, Ultimate Rare. Cool looking card. Happy to pull it. I'd never pulled it before, so getting it graded. And once again, Z-Man, the Ape King. Cheapest secret rare in the entire set, but I pulled it years ago when the boxes initially came out, so just a really nostalgic card for me, even though it's practically worthless. And then probably one of the most epic pulls I've ever had. Part of that box opening that's up on the channel. Majestic Red Dragon Ghost Rare. So couldn't be more happy with this pull. A little off-centered left to right, but if it gets a 9, I'll be happy with a 9. So then we've got some old school MRD first edition commons, just really nostalgic, cool artwork cards. Swamp Battleground, Castle of Dark Illusions, and Pumpkin, the King of Ghost. Beastro Butcher also, and Sangan, rare from Metal Raiders. We have a few MRL holos, Mahavelo, first edition, super rare. Black Illusion Ritual, kind of off-centered, but I figured even if it gets a 9, I have a 10 already, so if it gets a 9, I'll just sell it for less. Toon World, pretty well centered, so hoping that can get a 10. We have a Collector's 10 Jinzo, and out of that 10, I also pulled an unlimited rare Suijin and Toon Mermaid, so not really gonna be asking for much. I'll definitely be selling them, but won't be asking for much when I get those back. And then part of a big mystery box I bought from Halo God on Instagram, I got a Old Vindictive Magician out of a Champion Pack 6, so really cool looking artwork and pretty stoked to pull that card. We have just one Tournament Pack card, Cockroach, Tournament Pack 1 card, I'd say, Cockroach Knight, a common. We have 2 Beastskull Dragons, both first edition Metal Raiders, so hopefully we can get good grades on those. Iconic Time Wizard, never can have too many Barrel Dragons. Solemn Judgment, first edition. Mirror Force, first edition. Thousand Dragon, and that's the last card for Metal Raiders. And then we have an Injection Fairy Lily and Hino Kagutsuchi. Both decently off-centered, but I figured why not try it. So we're about halfway through. Have a Dark Magician Girl Unlimited Edition from Magician's Force. But then we also have a Dark Magician Girl first edition from Magician's Force. So then the big boy, Dark Paladin first edition, Magician's Force, corrected art, so really hoping for a good grade on that. You can see the kind of splatter right through here, so I'll be interesting to see what that gets actually. We have a Bottomless Trap Hole, Champion Pack 4. I've always really liked the artwork on this card, so see how it does. A few ultimate rares, Elemental Hero, Neos, Alias, Tactical Evolution, Lucky Pied Piper, and Necro Gardna. So just some cool looking ultimates. Then a few more cards from Tactical Evolution. We have Elemental Hero, Darkbright, Ultra Rare, and Rainbow Dragon that I pulled myself. So really hoping that that can get a 10. We have a few Pharaoh Servant cards, Jinzo first edition, really iconic card, and a pretty well-centered Legendary Fisherman. Has some scratching on the back that you can't really see, so I expect it to get a 9, but never know. We have a left leg of the Forbidden One, LOB first edition. I have the second print first edition and first print first edition set already complete, so any 10s I get, or really probably 9s, at this point I'll probably be selling. So hopefully we can get a 10. And we have a Guy the Fierce Knight, second print first edition. Pretty well centered. And a Cursed Dragon. Then we get into another few big boys here. We got Device Dragon, misreleased card that I think went out with some dual disc that wasn't supposed to be released, so pretty pristine condition, so hoping for a 10 on that. And then we have Shonen Jump Championship, the second prize card that was released, so have the Cyberstein in first Gem Mint 10, so really hoping to get this in Gem Mint 10 as well. So looking forward on those few cards especially. We have a Osmodium Brain Control Ultimate Rare. Always really like the artwork on this, and Ultimate Rare forms even cooler. So then we have one of the more valuable cards from Premium Pack 2, Mizuki. Really cool looking card as well, so hopefully that can do well. Pack fresh, I pulled it myself. I got this through an Instagram purchase. Perfect Machine King. If you follow me on Instagram, you really know my love for machines. It's got a little whitening along the edge, so if it gets a 9, I'd be pretty happy with a 9. And same with Urea, Lord of Searing Flames, Ultimate Rare, SOI, first edition. Just a little whitening, but for an Ultimate Rare, if it got a 9, I'd be pretty happy. Then we have a few more LOB cards that I wanted to submit separately from the other LOB cards earlier in the video. We have a right leg, a left leg, second print, first edition, and then we have a left arm that's first print, first edition. So hopefully those can do well. Then we have a Royal Decree Tournament Pack 4, the Ultra Rare out of Tournament Pack 4. Harpy's Pet Dragon, Retro Pack 2, Secret Rare. And then one of my latest purchases, Complete Tournament Pack 8. I got it off eBay and gonna submit all the holos. So we have a Magical Arm Shield, really iconic card here, a Harpy's Feather Duster, Slate Warrior, Dunamis Dark Witch, and Garma Sword. So pretty stoked for this submission. It'll probably, some of them will have to submit it at a higher level than others that I'll get back in 10 or 15 days, probably the higher end cards that they don't let you send at slower speed. So guys, be on the watch out for those return videos, and thanks for watching.